I am Alucard Night Raven, and welcome to today's review. And as you can see in front of us, today I'm looking at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath. And this is a great representation of Warpath. I am really happy for this. So now the accessory he comes with is actually on him in tank mode, and I'll show you that when we get into the transformation. But first, let's take a look at this tank mode. We can see we got the treads, the wheels for the treads, all this painted up in white. We can see he's got all that like burgundy color all along him, looking really good. Autobot symbol right there. There's the front. There's the back. There we can see the top of it. And there's the bottom. And you see everything folds up and hides rather nicely. Sometimes getting it into tank mode, getting the panels to stay together can be a pain, but once you do, it stays pretty well. Now, he does have wheels. There's one there, and then these two back here, and he can roll because of them, so you can get that nice tank moving. The turret does spin, and it can spin all the way around, so that's nice. And then this moves up, is the gun barrel, whatever you want to call it, moves up that far, and that's it. But yeah, really nicely done. Even with the burgundy, you can see all the detailing very nicely in there. Looks really good. I like the fact that you got the hatch here. And just, it looks like the G1 tank, just, bigger. And I like that. But yeah, it is excellent. And it is a pretty nice transformation to get into robot mode. It's not quick or just a couple of panels flip up and boom. It's got a little bit to it, and I really like that. So let's move you up so I can show you. So first things first, we want to pull this off, and this is the accessory, and I like how that well, for one, it helps keep everything together. But yeah, these two plug in right under there. Yeah, so you just, when you plug it in, it's going to help keep it all together. So come on. Come on. Now I'm having a hard time plugging it in. There we go. There's one. And there's the other. And yeah. Then you see it helps hold everything together a little easier. But yeah, then we just pull it off, pull it apart. Oh, and there's two more here that plug in right there. So that we got 4 spots that help hold it together. So we'll set that off to the side. Now, what we want to do is we'll flip this up for now. And then the next bit is we want to pull out the back here, and we'll flip that around. Now we want to flip this down, bring the legs down. We're going to rotate here, and then we're going to actually, before that, we will rotate this part just like that. Want to bring this down, rotate it back around until everything has plugged in, and then we want to rotate this actually in, and you want to get this. There we go. Yeah, you want to make sure that that's going to be sitting over that. So again, we'll rotate like this. Bring this down, rotate everything around, rotate this piece in, rotate the leg around, and then this piece want to come in, and then see this port here, it's going to plug into that tab right there, just like that. And that's going to be the legs all done. Now what we want to do is we want to open this up, flip out the head, close this up, push the barrel in, just like that. We're going to rotate this in. We want to bring it down, just like that. Rotate the arms up until they click in. Bring them down, and then the next bit, want to unplug the back of the treads from there. Flip this around, and that's that arm done. Same thing here, unplug there, flip it around, and there we go. And there we have Warpath, all transformed into his robot mode. And let me get everything straightened out here. And there he is. And he looks good. I like how this Warpath looks. He feels like Warpath. He looks like Warpath. Now we'll take a good look at the head. Definitely a Warpathy looking head. And I believe, well, the eyes are black along that white. Well, got that burgundy or maroon, whichever you want to call it, all around it. And yeah, got his feet treads, so that's always nice to see. Everything folds up real nicely, so I really like that. Definitely nice to see that. And yeah, this is a very good representation of Warpath. Now, articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so it can spin all the way around. He can look up that far, look down that far. Arms come out that far. Can do a full 360 around. There is a swivel just above the elbow. Got 90 at the elbow, and the hands, we do have a wrist swivel, so that's nice. We do have waist. Mine's a little tight. He can kick forward that far, back. Actually, if you move this up, he can kick back just as far. Can he do the full Van Damme? He can do the full Van Damme. We've got thigh rotation and under 90 for the knee. The foot can have a really nice ankle pivot. Although I got a piece that gets stuck here, apparently. Okay, so yeah, it's this bit right here. But otherwise, it is a very nice ankle pivot. Does not move up and down, but it is what it is. Still, all in all, very good figure. Now, as for his accessory, can use it as a shield. So Ken kind of hold it in his hand like this as a shield. What I typically do, though, is I just plug it in here and then just leave it there. It is a bummer. He doesn't really like have his pistol that he was usually seen in the show with. But hey, that's okay. They don't always have to have a gun, do they? And he's got a gun on his chest. Perhaps he could shoot the bad guys from that. Alright, I thought maybe something was off here. Okay, there we go. Just the way he was standing, just something was looking funny. But Otherwise, Warpath looks good. I like him. Transformation is a little intuitive and still easy to do. The way some of the panels fold up is very nice. It's really nice seeing stuff like that. I really enjoy that. Some transformations are just too easy. Some are overly complicated and they don't need to be. Transformations like this, where there's panels that fold up and we get both an excellent vehicle mode and an excellent robot mode. I love seeing stuff like that. It's not a transformation that gets boring. It's not a transformation where you transform it once, you're so frustrated you don't ever want to transform it again. And that's the transformations that are the most enjoyable, I think. Is the ones that it's not so difficult where you don't want to ever do it again, like some Transformers have had, like certain masterpiece figures. Others, they're just way too easy, and yeah. And he is, somewhat iconic character. I know he's not as popular as some of our well-known characters, but he is a season twoer, I believe. Yeah, I don't think he was in season one. He was in season two, and he had quite a few good episodes that he was in. Um, Granted, not really much of a focus other than being a character that's there. But hey, if you're someone like me who enjoys G1 and enjoys Beast Wars, then this is a great addition to the collection because it's, again, a great G1 character and it's a wonderful updated rendition of him that we haven't really seen in a long time, where he looks, one, like his G1 self, and two, enough differences where he's not like, I mean, the toy was so basic, but this has that feel of the G1 cartoon mixed with great toy aesthetic. And that's my opinion. This for Kingdom Autobots, this has been one of my favorites so far. I'm really looking forward to Rodimus Prime. He looks pretty intuitive. I'm looking forward to the Arc. I'm looking forward to Mirage and Sideswipe. Now that we finally know that we are getting an Earth mode Sideswipe, hopefully we see an Earth mode Red Alert. I'm hoping for that. Not too easy, not too hard to do with having a Sideswipe. All they gotta do is change the paint and add a light bar. Boom, we got Red Alert. But yeah, the War for Cybertron trilogy just keeps adding more and more great characters where we can set up depending on how you have your figures. Right now, mine are on a shelf or on shelves, and at a future point, I'm planning on doing a couple of tables and have like mock battles laid out. And with these figures, you can do that and have them in poses in the battles. And then the nice thing with these figures as well is they've got these little ports. So if you have enough of the fire blast effects or blast effects, that you could have some of them taking damage or looking like they were just shot, and having that blast effect come out. Where these ports are, like he's got his here, he's got one here. You could put a blast effect on. Like I unfortunately missed out on all the figures that had the blast effects. I just wasn't big on getting the Micromasters and getting the Battle Masters and all of that just for the blast effects. Where I'm still debating on that Generation Select repaint of Rectonite that has a whole bunch of blast effects, just because I don't want to spend that much for a bunch of blast effects. But I may go in on that. I don't know yet. Mainly because it'd be nice to have another maximal um, fossilizer, especially since they combine. And they're, I'm hoping that we get uh, enough of the repaint fossilizers in a way that you can have a Maximal and a Predacon where they're combined. They'll look the same but different colors. So, and I think I'm rambling on. Now, again, this is Kingdom. I am still seeing some of him on store shelves every once in a while. I'm seeing more Wave 2 than Wave 1, but there are still some Wave 1s out there. Um, so he is still at the stores. I do recommend him. Oh, I missed the port here. I'm sorry. That's where another blast effect can go. All right. uh, Big Bad Toy Store still has Wave 1. I don't know if they're in stock or on pre-order, but they do have an availability. So there's there. You could check TF Source. I don't know how I feel about TF Source lately with their gouging of prices. It's gotten insane. That's why I've been sticking mainly with Big Bad Toy Store. Especially lately on brand new pre-orders where it looks like TF Source has canceled pre-orders and then put them back up for $10 or $20 more than they were originally put up for, and it just makes no sense to do that. It's just price gouging and trying to make more on the market. So that's why I've been sticking a little more with Big Bad Toy Store. I mean, really, their prices generally is like a couple of bucks more than they would have been in the store, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm not paying double. I'm only paying an extra $1 or $2. So that's why I've been sticking with Big Bad Toy Store. These, however, I did find in the stores like Walmart and Target. Like I said, every once in a while I'll still see some Wave 1s. Actually, recently at my local Walmart, they had some Wave 1s in again. I saw him, Black Arachnia, Cheetor, and Paleotrex actually in stock. So that was really interesting to see. They had quite a few Wave 1, but he's out there if you're looking for him, and I hope you find him if you are looking for him. I wish you the best of luck from one collector to another, and I think we'll end it there. So again, I am Alucard Night Raven. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.